Our project is the effect of global warming on the Earth. So, what is global warming? Global warming is the increase on Earth's average surface temperature that's primarily due to greenhouse gases that are being released. They can pollute the air and increase the amount of carbon dioxide that's released by fossil fuels in the atmosphere that are caused by human actions and activities. This action can exceed to a certain amount of carbon dioxide, and once we reach that certain extent and go over it, that can lead to the destruction of our Earth, and once it starts to diminish, there's no going back.
How is global warming dangerous? Some plants may not have enough CO2 to conduct photosynthesis. Forests are dying at an alarming rate because of the insufficient natural water supply, so there's less CO2 for other organisms, and there's a larger frequency in forest fires as well as heat waves and droughts.
Shown by these statistics, the high levels and continuous rising of carbon dioxide from 800,000 years ago to this present day has increased to a certain extent, and because of that, the change in our atmosphere's temperature rises to a certain point where we now receive abnormal weather throughout the seasons and have events such as the melting polar caps, which can affect the population and later on extinction of polar bears. That can lead to the disorder of food chains and extirpation of other animals who we didn't expect to be harmed. Here's a fun fact about how much global warming has affected us already. About 50% of all carbon dioxide is taken in by photosynthesis that goes back into the atmosphere soon after plants go through respiration. But now, more than 90% returns back into the atmosphere.
So the connection between global warming and chemistry is that the elements and compounds involved in the gas emissions that are released contribute to the greenhouse gases, which in turn fluctuates the temperatures and furthermore prolongs certain seasons. Also, nuclear fission, which is the heavy nucleus splitting spontaneously or on impact with another particle, releases energy and also is an attribution to pollution in the air. So some resolutions to global warming are saving your water because, believe it or not, preserving water reduces carbon pollution. So keeping the faucet turned off when you really don't need the water can really make a big impact. Also, to reduce packaging and landfills and waste piles, eat and consume every bit of food and plan your food wisely, which can also lead to easier finances. And last but not least, power your home with solar or wind energy to preserve fossil fuels. Fossil fuels are non-renewable sources of energy, so by using and reusing them, that energy doesn't become a potential threat to the environment by using wind and solar energy.
To conclude this project, global warming has been a prevalent issue for centuries, and this condition has only become worse over the past years. With everything we have done to evolve and advance technology, we need to take time and consider these issues for further generations, and contribute to the air and energy we use every day.